Hi guys, welcome back to Makeup by Nuri. Today I'll be doing a video showing you guys how to achieve this look. I used orange and green because today is the very first day of October and I wanted to do something that represented the fall and also Halloween. I'll also be using a eyeshadow palette that I just got from wish.com. So I hope you guys enjoy. That's Jonathan in the back. I hope you guys enjoy. Please like, share, and comment, and also subscribe. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to be using this palette today. I think I'm going to use this orange and this green just because it's the first day of October. That means Halloween is coming up. So yeah, so let's hop right to it. I'm going to start off with my primer, which is my Master Prime by Maybelline. I'm just going to work that into my skin. I did moisturize and cleanse my face prior to this. So, which I normally always do before I start a video, I'll just already cleanse and moisturize just so that it doesn't take so much time. So, I'm really just practicing with my eyeshadows today. I mean, it's a Sunday. I'm not really doing anything. So, I'm just going to practice. Just so I can get a little better because I really don't do eyeshadow that often. So, I'm just going to see how it turns out. So, after I do my primer, I'm going to set my primer. My setting spray.
A total of 6 months to get a job.
Sorry.
25 videos a day, pretty much every single day.
I'm on YouTube and commercials keep coming. Oh, I love this song. So I've set my primer and I guess I can touch up my eyebrows a little bit. I did do them yesterday and the pomade that I have, it actually lasts for quite a long time. So sometimes I can get like, even when I wash my face, you have to like literally scrub them in order to get it off. So I keep it just so it's easier for me to do, you know, the next day, like if I'm leaving or going somewhere. But I am going to touch them up just a little bit. I'm actually going to use this new mirror that I got from Amazon. It's kind of dirty because hands has been touching it, but this mirror that I bought. And I actually like it a lot. The light is really bright. It's not what I expected when I first got it. They kind of made it seem like it was going to be like heavy duty or something like that, but it's kind of just like plastic, but it actually works pretty well. The lights are LEDs, so you know, even if it's nighttime and I'm doing my makeup, it still shows up pretty bright, which I like. So I'm just going to touch on my eyebrows really quick. Okay guys, so I went ahead and did my eyebrows. And next I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer to conceal the top part of my eyebrows. Maybe a little, just to try to practice a little bit. I have to work on my blending, but I will get there. So I'm going to go in with just a little bit of concealer. And this is just for the base. This is just for a base. I'm gonna go and do the same exact thing on the other eye. I'm using my fingers only because that's what works best for me as far as applying it. You can go in and you can use, ooh, my mirror just almost fell. So you can go in and you can use, I'm going to go in now that my concealer is set on my eyebrows, on my eyelids. I'm going to go in and I'm going to apply the NYX eyeshadow base. I'm just applying this. Okay guys, so now that my eyeshadow base is on, I'm going to go in and I'm actually going to set it first. And the reason why I set every layer is just so that my makeup can stay on as long as possible. So I figured out that if I set my makeup, it works better on my skin and it holds on longer. So while this is setting, I'm going to prepare my brush. I'm going to add a little bit more, I don't feel like. Sometimes I feel like, because I go around, I kind of miss a couple spots. So I'm actually going to use this brush. This is one of the brushes that I got from Wish. And I just like how it applies the eyeshadow. It's kind of hard a little bit, so that helps as well, especially with getting the eyeshadow out of the carton. So I'm gonna go in first with this orange, and then I will see what else I want to do. I was gonna do orange and green, but I'm not sure if that's still what I want to do. I'm gonna first apply the orange and just see what else I would like to do. So when I go on my eyeshadow, I just, with this brush, I kind of like pat it on there instead of rubbing it. And for me, that just, it works better. I've tried rubbing it, but I kind of like trying to do a mixture of both, and it's mainly just so that it comes on darker, because I kind of just tap it on there to darken it up a bit. I'm gonna go on with this brush and get some of the excess color off. So I think I want to go in and do, I think I do want to stick with the green. I think so. Gonna add a little bit of this gold in there. Just up here at the top, and add a little bit of gold. I like to add a little gold at the top just because I don't like the color to go up that high, so I add just a little bit of gold so that it gives it a shine, but it kind of blends in with my skin tone as well. Then I think I'm gonna go in with this, I'm not sure what green I want to use yet, whether I should use this right here. Is like a sparkly green, like lime green. I think I want to do the darkest green just because it's Halloween and pumpkin stems are a little dark. So I think I want to go in and do the darkest green that I have. I'm just going to go in. I'm going to do the same process that I did before with the orange. I hate commercials. What's up next? No. Oh, the song that's coming on right now, this is my real song. So now I'm going to go in with this brush that I got from my BH Cosmetics haul that I did. If you watched my last video, I went a couple weeks ago and I just bought like a couple brushes just to get me started. Well, a couple sets of brushes. And this one happened to be from my BH Cosmetics haul. So I'm going to go on with that brush and I'm going to blend the shadow together. So I'm gonna go in, and I learned this little trick. I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep popping my lips like that, but I know some people do the tape, but I like this concealer trick a little better. I mean, you're already gonna be adding concealer anyway, so why not? And that's basically just to sharpen it out a little bit. So I think I need a little bit, I need to darken it up a little bit. So I'm gonna add a little bit more green. Like it just needs to be a little darker than what it is. I'm gonna add some more of that gold up there. I like that gold. I'm gonna add a little bit more of that gold. It's not really hidden that much on camera, but let me tell you, this gold is like, I think I'm gonna add a little bit of black just because, I mean, it's Halloween themed. Yeah, my laptop just died. So I'm gonna add a little bit of black right here and a little bit of black at the edge of my green. I'm gonna go in with my brush and I'm gonna blend that into my orange. I'm gonna just blend that, and I'm gonna blend that green. So I'm gonna go in and add a little bit more orange, because the orange is actually pretty bright, but once you start blending, most of the time it will take that brightness away because you're blending it, you're smoothing it out. I'm gonna go back in and blend a little more, but this time I'm just gonna pat. I'm just gonna pat so that it doesn't take out what I have already. So I'll blend that orange with that green a little more. I think I want to add a little bit of gold into this little split I have between my orange and my green, just to blend that out to make an even transition. I think I like that. I think I like that. With just a little gold in there, and then just blend that all together. I think I like that. Okay, so I think I'm finished with this eye. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of this concealer, and then I'm just gonna go in on the other side and do the same exact thing to the other eye. Okay guys, I'm back and I finished both sides of my eyes. So now I'm gonna just go in with my normal makeup routine and go ahead and put my concealer underneath my eyes and put my foundation on, my highlights, and set it, and I will be done. I'm gonna go ahead and put my concealer on like I normally do, a little bit underneath my eyes, on my chin, and a few dark spots on my cheeks, and keep it going. Okay, so now that my concealer is done, I'm gonna set it with my NYX matte finishing setting spray. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Fit Me matte poreless, and it's 355 coconut. I'm gonna go on with that, and I'm gonna apply my foundation. I first start off with just a few little dots to make sure I get the full coverage that I'm looking for. I do some on my forehead, on my chin, and the spots that I have my concealer, since it is a very light concealer, supposed to be is to cover my dark spots. I do have to add a little bit more in those areas just so that it's covered and you can not see it after the application. So I'm going to go in with my foundation brush, which is this flat top brush that I got from BH Cosmetics, and I'm just going to go in circular motions and apply my foundation. Okay guys, so my foundation is now applied, and I'm just going to go in and I'm actually going to set this a little bit with some setting powder. I'm going to just use this CoverGirl setting powder that I got a couple days ago. I actually like it. I have been using a different setting powder, which was by the e.l.f. I like that too, but I like this one better just because it's closer to my skin tone. So the application is better, but also the process of taking it off after it's set is a little better as well. So I'm just going to go in with a beauty blender. Sorry about that. I'm going to go in with a beauty blender, and I'm going to apply it to the areas that I have the most trouble with getting oily throughout the day. With this step, it's kind of to each his own, I would say, because everybody is different. Mine, I normally just apply it underneath my eyes and on my nose and on my chin. But some people apply it on their forehead as well. I would say just know who you are and know how your skin is and how it reacts with certain products and how oily it is. I have dry skin anyway, so it takes a while for my skin to create that oil throughout the day, but I still apply it just in case, so I do not have to keep reapplying my makeup or going to the bathroom to clean it up. Okay, so this process is done. I'm gonna let this set for a minute. Normally I would do my mascara, but since I already did that with my eyeshadow, I'm gonna just let this set and I'll be back to take it off. Okay, so I've let my setting powder set for a couple of minutes. Now I'm gonna go in with this angular flat blush brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm gonna go in and I'm actually gonna take off my setting powder. I just do light strokes to begin with, and I kind of smear it throughout the rest of my face just a little bit, kind of keep it in the same area. You want to try to blend this in as much as possible to reduce any chance of flashback, which is basically, let's say you're out and it's nighttime and you want to use your flash. If you do not blend this in good enough, you will actually be able to see this in the flash, and it doesn't look nice at all. And that's another reason why I like this CoverGirl for my skin tone, is because with the other one I was using, it was white, and so it was really hard to blend in, because even if it looks like it's blending, the flashback will show that it's not, because it's not really blending into your skin. It's a totally different color. So I actually like this one. So you just blend that in. I'm going to go in with a bigger brush just to make sure that it is all blended as well as possible. Go in and just blend that. And so after this, I'm going to go in with my highlight and I'm going to apply that. I use this highlight that I got from Wish. Again, Wish, which I always order on for my products. For like small products like brushes, this little highlight, not anything like foundation or anything like that, just small little products. So I'm going to put it on my nose, the tip of my nose, and I'm going to go in, I'm going to put it on the bridge of my nose as well. I like to apply a lot just because I like the highlight. I like the look of it. So then I'm going to go in and I'm going to put it underneath my bottom lip, just to give that a little glow as well. And then I'm going to go in with a smaller brush and I'm going to blend this up a little bit, just so it's not so straight and bone. Then I'm going to go in, I'm going to add a little bit of highlight to the inside of my eyes.